Yeah, at first, people are weirded out by being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But then once you realize everybody else is uncomfortable, boom, we just bonded. Like this eye contact that we got right now.
looking through your soul.
I'm looking to your hole.
You're gonna get nervous.
Nah, in uncomfortable situations, I'm very comfortable.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Because we're Mexican?
You think so?
Probably.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Because they always be putting us in uncomfortable positions.
Pause.
I don't know what you're talking
Speak
about.
for yourself, bro.
I don't know what goes down in Seattle.
Everything.
You start hanging out with Juan Forno and now.
You live in that area, huh? What is that area? Capitol Hill?
That's where I work.
Oh, that explains it.
Yeah. We were dropping names. Juan Forno. He was on the show, wasn't he?
He was.
How long ago was that?
That
That's when I
was-
met you guys.
That's when you guys went to Xfinity Room.
Yeah. Xfinity?
Or what is it called?
Infinity.
Oh,
Mexican-
Xfinity Room.
Mexican, dude.
Damn.
Damn.
There's a Mexican name for things, and then there's an American name for things. We call it whatever.
Have you watched those reels when they ask Mexicans how to say things?
Yeah.
Or the other one is when they ask like Dominicans how to say things and they have that really strong accent. Dude,
I've
this
seen
is the
them.
most hilarious thing ever. So tonight you're going over to Albany,
Albany. The
uh,
garage.
the garage, and then you got the west
The West Side.
side
Station.
station.
West Side Station, yeah.
Shout out to Willie
Willie.
Shout out to Willie.
if he's still alive.
Okay. I'll ask on stage if Willie's still alive.
Yeah, they're gonna know who you're talking about.
Really?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. That guy's been going there for years.
Okay. What is the West Side Station?
It's just a bar.
Okay.
I've never been. Have you? You said you used to go, huh?
No.
Oh, you've never been there?
It's one of the original spots in West Salem.
Yeah.
Like, it's been there forever.
Really?
Yeah.
History, huh?
Yeah.
Same owners?
I don't know, but someone told me, they're like, oh, yeah, this place.
You said same owners. I thought you were going to say Simone.
Simone. No, when we used to work at Verizon, it's this store. It's probably like, fuck, dude. It's in Northeast Salem. It's probably like if you're driving, it's probably like a 10-minute drive from West Salem. So it's kind of far.
A 10-minute drive as far?
Yeah. Well, this is where I'm getting at. So this guy Willie, we used to have this guy named Willie that would go into our store and he would pay his bill all the time. And did he start with a regular bike or did he
Regular
start
bike.
walking?
Regular bike.
Yeah, he would come in, he would pay his bill, and he would come in a regular bike, and then he's an older guy, and he's like a rock star. He was like all about that. He was older, and then next thing you know, he was getting a little bit older, and then we'd start seeing him a little bit less and less, and then but he would always go to the West Side Station,
Okay.
and next thing you know, you see him with like a tricycle bike now because he's just getting a little bit older, but he would still go out there.
For the balance.
Yeah, for the balance, you know.
Hold on. Is he white or black?
Yeah, he's white.
Okay, when you first said Willie, I thought he was a black guy. I
No,
pictured
no,
a
no,
black guy.
no, he's white.
I don't know why.
Well, we think he's white. And then
know what
what did that
happened.
involve to? Because it went from a bike to a tricycle.
No, that was it.
Was that it?
Yeah.
I think the
He got-
accessories just
He got
evolved.
hit.
Oh yeah, he got hit by a couple
Ooh.
cars a couple different times. I think that's what caused it to go from a bicycle to a tricycle bike.
A little bit more stable.
I guess, yeah. He was a character, man. He was a funny guy.
He was a character for sure.
I
He was
can't wait
always
to
at
bring
West Side
him up.
Station. Yeah.
They will if they've been there for a couple years, they will know him.
Yeah. They're like, rock on.
Yeah, he would always go
It's
rock
like, I used to
on."
play in the band here. And dude, he has, I don't know if he ever did or not.
They
But
said he did. He
Yeah?
played the what's the instrument called?
I don't know.
The marimba.
No sé.
The Maramba?
What's
I-
that thing that you
Morocco's?
shake and then you clap?
No, it's the
it's
one
a
that's got the
circle.
metal on it on the side, right? And you like.
No.
not that
It's a
one.
circle, and then you tap on it.
Oh, tambourine.
Tambourine. Yeah, he used to play the tambourine, and
He
then
was the tambourine man.
he was a tambourine man. Yeah.
That's like the same equivalent as like the triangle guy or the cowbell guy.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah,
Uh,
he just has one job, just
one job.
Yeah.
He could be used in any scene.
more cowbell,
Shit. So
more tambourine.
how long have you been in comedy, man?
In March, it will be 5 years.
Oh, okay. 5 years.
Yeah.
And are you raised and born and raised in Tacoma?
Seattle.
Oh, okay. Seattle.
Yeah, but well, okay. Technically, I was born in San Francisco,
Okay.
but we migrated when I was little up to Seattle.
So are you
Immigrated.
a Seahawks fan or a 49ers fan?
Oh, I'm a Seahawks fan.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn, we're both 49er fans.
Are you
dude.
for real?
Yeah.
Why? What's wrong? What happened?
I think there's something wrong with you, dude.
Oh,
You
your
were born
uncle
over
touched
there,
you when
man.
you were little. Are you from San Francisco?
Nah.
Oh.
Nah, I'm from.
I'm
from
not. I'm
Salem.
not really a big fan, but I the only team I like is the 49ers because when I was growing up, first there was a lot of talk, but then I just like the colors. I think I just like the.
I was gonna say, are you Bloods? Is that?
No,
We're brown,
no.
bro.
Yeah.
Nah.
I was actually named after Joe Montana.
No shit.
Yeah. So
You-
because I was born in the '80s.
Okay.
I'm just outing myself on how old I am. That's great. As if all the great couldn't say. You know? But yeah, so I was named after Joe Montana. So I was supposed to be a 49er fan, but I've turned my back on my family.
Shit.
I've lived here. I lived in Seattle my whole life. Like,
Is your family from San Francisco?
yeah, my mom and dad were born there, so they're first generation.
And then you're Seattle.
Yeah.
Well, born but
So,
grew up in
but
Seattle.
Yeah, I just claimed Seattle.
Yeah. Shit.
But now I do live in Tacoma. It's cool. I like it.
What do you say? I'm from Seattle, but I claim Tacoma or something like that.
No.
Or backwards?
I
You said
rep
backwards?
Tacoma by way of Seattle.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
I botched the shit out of that.
That's all right. You're the red idea. I'm like, what is he talking about? I
Yeah.
don't say that.
Come
It's
on,
just on
dude.
my
You
just
just
on my IG profile. I
Get your
think.
shit straight,
I,
dude.
I need to get my
Fuck.
shit straight, dude.
Your
You're gonna,
homework.
If you're gonna invite someone, dude, get it straight.
yeah, I thought I had it straight. I haven't drank enough. That's why.
Damn.
I'm almost done.
Yeah.
Damn.
Does
There's-
Juan bring those over?
there's
Do I
refills.
do I do something?
His
Do
name
I,
is
like-
White Hand.
Wait, your white head man.
Have you?
White hand.
You've never. You still haven't watched that? huh?
Oh, white hand.
What's that?
So Kevin Hart has this. Kevin Hart has this show. It's called
Just dropping all the names.
Cold as Balls.
I don't know.
And it's not a podcast, but it's like a short clip kind of thing. It's like a 15-minute long.
Oh, they
interview.
get in the
tub.
in the
yeah,
tub.
yeah,
Yeah,
in the
I see.
cold tub.
That's
So
funny.
so the guy that's there, I don't know what the hell he does. I think he's just like a background guy, just funny guy. And when he needs something, he asks for it. And he's like White Hand. They call him White Hand. And for the longest time, all you would see would be his hand. Like you wouldn't see his face. It was just his hand.
Was he wearing a glove or was it just a white guy?
No, he's a white guy. So they would call him White Hand.
Dude, I've never heard it.
That's so
white,
funny.
white hand.
No, dude, why are you laughing? You haven't even seen it.
Dude, it's just funny because it's like.
You gotta watch it to be
I
able
hope
to
the
laugh.
angle was right on that when he delivered that.
We'll edit it out. We'll edit it out. Well, it depends on what episode we're in. Sometimes when we're not drinking, then he's Juanito or Jamie. We just change his names.
All right.
He's got a couple different
Alter
¿cómo se dice?
egos?
Yeah, alter egos. So it's all right. But with you, it's White Hand.
So you just said Kevin Hart. Have you seen his new show on Netflix? A new movie on Netflix, Live?
I didn't like it.
You watched it?
Yeah.
I fell asleep in 5 minutes.
I didn't like it.
Was it a foreign film? Like, what the hell?
I don't know.
What was it about?
It's about.
He's like a thief.
Yeah, but it's weak, dude.
Really?
It's like I feel like he like went outside like the actors strike and like the writers strike and was like, oh, I need work. I gotta
think
fulfill a Netflix contract.
I think it was just more like when you actually look at the movie. And I told my girl this. I'm like, when you actually look at it and you analyze it, like it looks like they just threw in the bone. Like they just kind of like threw in the movie just to throw in the movie.
Yeah.
Not really focus on anything. It's like, dude, what is this?
It was weird.
Like the whole time I was watching it, I expected it to be like, wow. I don't know. I didn't like it.
I was like, I mean, not to throw shade.
No,
Kevin
no,
Hart's
no.
been through a lot lately.
Yeah, but still.
But I'm just gonna say like, maybe he just needs the Rock.
Yeah.
He can't do it without the Rock. I don't know.
I didn't like it. I
Since
mean, I
we're-
don't think Kevin Hart's gonna hear this, but I didn't like it. So
Sorry, bro.
We're gonna clip that.
No, we're,
si-
that's gonna be on mine.
yeah.
I like
Jorge
that.
Mexican
We're
doesn't
coming
like Kevin
for,
Hart.
We're coming for you, Kevin. I'm just kidding. man.
Since we're just naming names, I guess. Have you watched the new Adam Sandler movie? It's like a kids movie.
No.
It's not a kids movie, but
Hotel
it's
Transylvania?
called. It's called Leo. It's about the lizard.
Oh yeah.
Have you
Yeah,
watched it?
the one in the school.
Yeah, have you watched
Yeah,
it?
that was good.
You liked it?
Oh, you didn't like it?
I didn't like it.
Oh man,
Did you know he's touring again?
that would be cool.
Who
no,
was that?
he is touring.
That'd be cool.
Who
to
was
see.
that?
And I was Adam Sandler. Remember I told you I went? I was disappointed, man.
Really?
I was so disappointed. I don't know. To be honest, maybe I just didn't know what to expect. I've only been to a very, very few comedy shows, but it wasn't even comedy. It was like a skit.
But do you like Adam Sandler though as a comedian?
I've
So
never
I don't
really
know how
seen.
old you guys are, and you don't have to.
He's a 2000 kid.
Yeah,
That explains it
You're
all.
so young.
yeah. He's a little bit older.
You're like as old as my daughter.
How old is your daughter?
Are you single?
No.
Oh.
I have kids,
No,
man.
no, it's
You
like
got
I have
kids?
kids, man.
Sorry. It's rough. I said that after I said I had a daughter. I'm like, sorry, bro. Yeah, so I'm old, and I remember when Adam Sandler used to put out comedy albums, like musical albums. He had one that I loved, man. It was about like a goat,
Yeah.
and he'd like do this goat voice, and he'd be like, he's like getting beat by his owner. Like his owner was really bad. It was just like a little short in one of his albums.
Shit.
Well,
It
it's
was the goat. It was hilarious.
same concept then. It was just not a
Probably.
goat this time.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why he went into making movies, because like he wanted to tell a story, not just jokes. I think he's funny.
But did you like him though as a comedian?
Yeah,
Like stand-up
I don't
comedian?
know. I don't know if I actually ever seen him do stand up though. Like even back then, I don't know if he actually had that reputation.
He
So-
says he did, right?
So
I didn't look.
No,
No.
I'm a big fan, but mostly because of his movies.
Yeah, look.
He's got amazing movies.
Yeah.
But I didn't know.
What's
and
your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
Probably Big Daddy.
Hmm.
I think that's one of my favorite Adam Sandler
It's
movies.
a good one.
You can't even name one.
Are you for real?
I can name a few. I'm not a big
What's
fan
your
of it.
favorite then?
Oh,
Out of the few that you've watched?
Probably Waterboy.
it's probably like my least favorite.
Yeah. Nikki. There's Nikki too.
He's from the South, the deep South.
I grew up watching him more than he thinks I did, but I'm not a big fan of him.
I was a big fan.
I just don't think it's anything. I don't think he's,
Yeah, no, that's fair.
he's good.
the one
I
where he
love
was
him.
in prison
He's good, but he's not all there.
Yeah.
to be honest.
when he was a football player and then he went to prison because he got like a DUI or something like that. The Longest Yard.
The Longest
Yeah, there
Yard.
we go. That was
Yeah.
a good movie too. I was just a fan and I was just so excited to go, and I was just really disappointed. I don't know. I guess I just didn't know what to expect. But that's so you know how a lot of comedians now, they get upset. I don't know if upset's the right word. Maybe they get upset when they see like TikTok people that think they're comedians and they consider them comedians, but they're never like stand-ups, and they're like, dude, that's not a comedian. I wonder if that's how people thought about him back in the day, if he was doing like skits really to make people laugh.
I think so. It's different. It's a different art form. Just like what's that style of theater? Improv,
Okay.
right? Like a lot of comedians will cross into improv because they want more of the non-scripted, let's be funny, off the charts, but still
What
performative.
do you mean improv? Like they just do their thing?
It's all improvised.
Okay.
So you might get like a keyword or a subject or a theme from the crowd, and you'd play off of it. And you got to keep that. It's like playing volleyball with words. You got to keep the ball.
Is
up
that
in the
what
air.
that's kind of what you do the most, right? Or no?
Improv?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I think you're because there's a couple different ones that they do, like crowd work is like another one.
I do a lot of crowd
He
work.
does
Okay, that's what I
work.
meant. You
Yeah.
do crowd work, right?
Yeah. That was my goal last year, actually, was to work on my crowd work. Which was funny because I ended up working a lot with Juan Forno, who is amazing at crowd work. I'm going to try and stop saying his name because people are going to think I got a crush on
We
him.
came for it.
I'm like, hey, so tell me more, Juan. No, but so it was really nice to be able to work with somebody and watch the way he does his crowd work. And even when I was featuring for him, I would do some crowd work. And it's funny because, like, right, you don't want to, like, eat up the whole room and, find every birthday, find every bachelor party, find every group that's in the room and just tear them apart and then leave nothing for the headliner. But there were nights where I'd just be rolling and he'd come out and it's all, he would crush it. He's like, dang, like that's really a craft. So it was really nice to work with somebody all year when that was also my goal, was to do more crowd work. And
Yeah. That's kind of like more of your style, right?
Kind of, because
so-
I do like, that sort of theater work, improvisation. So I do like, just kind of letting it rip and seeing how it goes. But this year I have a different goal. So like this year I'm writing, I want to write 30 new minutes of comedy, just straight comedy, no crowd work. So I've got 5 minutes down.
How do you get inspired? Like, how do you come up with your stuff? Like, does it just come on?
Honestly, a lot of it comes from being with my wife. So we'll be drinking
Yeah.
or oh man, or smoking,
Yeah.
get high, and then like we'll just start talking, and we're like, hey, remember this? Hey, remember that? Oh, whatever situation we're in, we'll just start talking, and then we'll just start like almost like riffing,
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh, that's really funny. Like if she starts laughing at what I'm saying, like I'm like, okay, there's something there because she's real tough.
Do you ever write it down at the moment?
So then, yeah, so I've had to get in the habit. She'll actually stop and be like, hey, you need to write that down because you're going to get mad because I will forget.
Is she a comedian?
She should be. She should be like an author. She could write a book.
Okay.
Yeah, she's hella funny. I hosted a weekend at Tacoma Comedy Club for Ida Rodriguez. She's a national touring comedian out of LA.
Okay.
And we went to brunch, and I brought my wife, and her Ida Rodriguez and Kimberly Clark, the feature, they were like, yo, she is so funny. Like they were just like riveted by her conversation. I'm like, see, babe, but she doesn't want to be on stage. She don't care about that. But I was like, write a book.
Yeah. What got you into comedy?
Ooh, I've always liked to perform. So like I did theater all growing up. I've always been on stage. I like that. But I had a kid when I was young, so it kind of killed that.
Judging me.
How old were you when you had your first?
22. I wasn't that young.
I was 19.
Yeah, see.
Like I knocked her up when I was 18.
Damn.
Yeah. So it kind of like I had to work, right? Got to provide, got to be a dad.
Yo.
And then we hit some really hard times. Not relationship wise, just the family was in a really bad spot. We were practically homeless, and we had to buy we were trying to buy a house. We were saving up money, and I was just working 2 jobs, just doing everything. And I was like, I was gonna break. And the wife was like, you need a creative outlet. You've talked about doing comedy for like a decade. Like, go do it. And so I just was like, all right. Me and my buddy, we found an open mic, and we did comedy together for like 6 months, and then I just kept rolling with it.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
They pushed you to it like that.
Yeah, I was like severely depressed, man. Like I had to do it, and it was just great just to have that outlet.
So did you guys just go up to an open mic somewhere, a bar somewhere, and?
Yeah, there's a club in Seattle called Club Comedy Seattle. Rick is the owner. He's a great guy, and I just showed up and just did the mic. And then he was like, "Is that your first time?" I was like, "Yep." He's like, "I could tell, but keep it going because you got something there."
Were you nervous?
I was so nervous. So we worked all week, me and my buddy. We worked all week on that, on what I was going to do for 3 minutes. That's all we got. Had the timing down and everything. The lights hit me, and I forgot everything I was going to do, and it was so bad. It was cringe.
How long was it? It was like a couple minutes?
3 minutes. 3 minutes
3
total,
minutes?
yeah. So you get up there, and then the light turns on at 2 minutes, and then
Yeah.
you know you got 1 minute left, but you don't know how to judge that when you've never...
You never work because you never worked the crowd or anything, huh?
Yeah.
You're just kind of there like, shit,
Yeah,
what do I do?
yeah.
Damn.
So it was crazy.
I couldn't imagine that. Just right on the spot.
Damn, I know, dude. I fuck that. It's like,
Damn.
nah.
If I forgot, I mean, the only thing that would
Just
like
walk
come up
that
to my
way.
mind would have been like talking shit about the people that were there.
I mean, I think I talked shit about the host.
You talk shit. Yeah, you gotta talk shit about someone, dude.
Yeah.
It was not funny, though. I did not do a good job. It was bad.
Damn. Have you ever gotten booed at the stage? Like,
I've had somebody yell at me and say something wasn't funny, but it was in context, right? They didn't like the topic, and so they were offended about the topic.
That's
Okay.
different.
And so, yeah,
you always have someone like that, though.
especially in Seattle, probably
Really?
Portland too.
Really?
yeah.
Probably not Salem.
Do you
Seattle?
poke at them more?
Now, yes.
Yeah.
Then, no.
Yeah, it's your first time.
Yeah, now I'm more. That's why last year was like really doing that crowd work stuff because you're able to deal with stuff. Because I've called on people in the crowd and they're like, "I don't want to talk to you, asshole," and you got to figure out a way to like not be like shocked by that, or
Is it-
kind of power?
So
Is it true though when if you're a comedian and obviously you see your crowd, if they make eye contact with you, you're gonna pick on them, or do you just look down? Do we have to look down? Because fuck that.
To be honest with you, it depends on the stage.
Yeah.
It depends on the setting. A lot of stages you'll be at, you can't even see the crowd,
Yeah.
so you can barely see them. So, and I'm still at that stage in my career where it's like I just see like a sea of people. I don't have time to like focus, and that's kind of what last year was about, was learning how to focus on the crowd. But it's kind of like, okay, there's you, and I kind of preemptively kind of plan like who I want to talk to.
Because me and my wife, I remember we went once here in the Infinity Room, and
Comcast room.
yeah, Comcast room, and she's like, "Oh, let's go sit in the front." I'm like, "Oh, I'm not sitting in the front. Fuck that. Let's sit over here."
Well,
like they're gonna pick on us.
He didn't sit in the front because they picked on us when we went one time.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
When?
The open mic downstairs.
Oh, they picked on you.
On you.
Shit.
Dude, this guy was being an asshole,
No,
dude.
but that's different. The open mic there is like, honestly, it was kind of whack, to be honest.
Yeah,
But
they usually are.
you know, over
he had his back. He thought they were gonna pick on him, and he had his back towards the guy that was.
nah, that was you.
That was you.
The whole
You guys
point.
need a minute? Just talk this out.
2 minutes.
The whole point is that we have a few beers, right?
Yeah.
We're not gonna go there and listen to like comedy stand up. To be honest, if we would have known that, we would have gone somewhere else.
It was random.
It was just loud.
It was really.
And so I was like, "Fuck that! Like, let's go."
That happens.
But anyways, going back to the Xfinity room, you know.
Yeah.
She's like, "Let's go sit in the front." I was like, "No, because you're gonna fucking pick on us." I'm like, "Let's go back here. I don't want to sit there." Is that true though? Like, do you guys just the first people you see? That's kind of who you pick.
Because that's
on?
usually who you're gonna see,
Right.
And so it's
Yeah.
easier just to interact with them, and they kind of do call that the splash zone. There is a new,
The splash of
yeah,
the-
there's like a new thing going on right now, and I think TikTok, and maybe like Instagram, you know, stories or whatever, have kind of pushed this, and it's this whole thing where like people want to be picked on, and I think I have a theory about this whole thing. I might write a paper about it. I don't know yet, but it's like I think that post-COVID, people want to go to a comedy show to be a part of something. Right, to be like brought into something, be part of a story, be part of an experience, because we were all isolated for so long. On the flip side of that, I also think that people are using this, like the Matt Rife experience. You guys know who Matt Rife is?
Yeah.
So a lot of crowd work. People are really looking forward to being that person, and also feeling like I'm the reason why your show was good that night.
Oh shit! I didn't
I
think about it
gave
that way.
you that TikTok clip.
Mm.
Because of our interaction. So now they got their 15 seconds of fame for being loud and obnoxious or being picked on at a comedy show. So it kind of made me actually think, once I had that revelation, it kind of had me think about like the difference of what I'm doing, what I am trying to do some crowd work. But I do think crowd work is important.
I think you're onto something because whenever I come across anything like that, they're usually the title usually says about the person saying something, not the comedian. It's like person on the crowd did this, and you kind of just sit there and listen to it. But he makes content out of that because he's a comedian. He knows how to,
Yeah.
But it's usually someone yelling something, and he just kind of goes back and forth with that person.
Yeah. And so like I wanted to focus on that because I do a lot of bar shows. And a lot of times bar shows, like you said, people go to just drink. They didn't know that there was going to be comedy, or they weren't expecting there to be comedy. And so they're not really listening. And so every once in a while they might hear something and kind of chirp at it. But wouldn't it be great if I knew something to say back or how to engage them and bring them in, not turn them off, but bring them in. And so that was kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to focus on crowd work.
I see.
It seems like that's how most comedians are like blowing up too, right? Because crowd work is short, so it's clips.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get a clip of like an actual set.
Yeah.
Because it's usually a set is a story and it's a little bit longer than a minute clip.
Yeah.
I mean I could see why you would want to focus on
Yeah.
on crowd work, and it would just get your shit talking, improve your shit talking too when you're out with your buddies too.
That's the thing.
You practice like that?
A little bit, but I'm so vanilla now.
Are you?
Oh, I've been married for like 23 years. I've got 4 kids, and I once went to do a roast battle, my first roast battle, and my wife was like, "I don't think you should do that." And I was like, "Why?" She goes, "Because you're not mean no more. Like you don't have it.
Soft.
You don't have it in you." And I was like, "What?" She's
Yeah.
like, "You're soft."
She's like, you need to go sell ice cream.
Soft serve.
Damn.
You're working at Dairy
Shit.
Queen now.
Charming.
It's tough.
Damn.
That's cold
That's
blooded.
cold.
I know. I'm like,
That's
you
cold.
I'm like, you roasted me better than anybody ever did.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you show up to the roast battle?
I did.
How'd that go?
I actually, that roast battle actually won, but nobody remembers it because after me, there was these two comedians, a black guy and a white guy, and they had battled each other like 6 months before, and they were getting at it again, and the black guy took it really personal, and he was getting beat bad, and he sucker punched the white guy. There was just this huge fight.
Damn.
And the whole place cleared out. It was really bad.
You stole your thunder.
And yeah, totally. Everybody could talk about was how Shelby Dawson got hit by this guy. That's it.
Dang.
But did you see Joe won?
I was
Oh,
like,
no.
I won my,
won the
I
fight?
won my
Was he
battle.
fighting?
You remember that?
Like, was he the black dude?
Was he the one who punched? Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Damn.
Nobody cared.
So no more of those
I've
competitions?
I've ended up doing a couple other roast battles. Sometimes competitions will have like a roast round, and so I've ended up doing that. And still, I really don't like it. The last one I did, I got paired up against like a 30-year-old blonde hair, blue-eyed white girl, and when I was roasting her, the room was really small. There was like 4 people in the room, and it just looked like me being mean to like a white lady.
That's tough.
Damn.
It
That's
did not
tough.
go well. The whole thing, all the roast, everybody, it just looked like people being mean to each other. There was nobody was laughing, but I was like, I really don't like this. So I got asked to do a roast a couple weeks ago and I actually turned it down. Like, I could do without it.
Damn. Is there a pay difference for comedians for like a roast battle versus like an actually stand up?
For like the roast battles, you usually have multiple comedians, like maybe 6 or 8, so you're probably getting paid like $25. But like if you were actually doing like 15 to 20 minutes of a feature set, you might be making like $100.
Okay.
It really just depends. It also depends, like, are you doing a bar show? Are you doing a club show? You know, I when I book shows, because I produce my own comedy shows sometimes, I really like to overpay because I really think that we're an underpaid commodity in the entertainment industry. And so that's one thing that I've really focused on was making sure that headliners are making decent money, features are making good money, host is making good money, you know. But it's just industry standards and just trying to hold true to that.
When you were down here, you were a host, right?
So I was supposed to be a feature. They surprised me and had me host. I didn't know until I walked through the door 15 minutes before the show
Surprise.
started. And I didn't know who anybody was.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything. I was kind of, it was not good.
You
It was
knew
a bad
you knew that
start.
one guy.
Just Juan.
Well,
Oh,
anyway.
that guy.
Oh, man,
That
come
one.
on,
You
dude.
made me say it.
Come
Oh.
on, you said it.
Ah.
We said no more names.
No more.
All right, dude, that's the last time.
Yeah, that was crazy though. He was very cool. He was like, "I'm so sorry. Like I threw that at you. It was bad communication with me and the producer. So it's fine. It is what it is. It wasn't my best showing, but I had fun.
It was cool. I liked it. Yeah.
Thanks.
You got the energy out there coming out, you know?
I try.
So
That's
cool.
tough, man.
That's the one thing. I like to bring the high energy.
Yeah.
That's a good question. You can't have high energy all the time, right? You just can't, like 24/7. So
You
But when
can.
you go out to your show, you have to.
Yeah.
So how do you change that mindset to get that high energy?
Man, that's really good because I am an extrovert. My wife is an introvert. And so we've learned over the years, like, I will go and go and go, and she will actually be the one to stop and pull me back and say, "Hey, you're gonna burn yourself out." And I've learned to recognize that, like, if I go to a wedding or if I go to a birthday party or a family gathering where I always feel like I got to be on.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's comedy. I know when I have to be on. And so I'll be hanging out with friends and people are like, "You depressed?" And I'm like, "Nah. Like, this is the best time I'm having in a long time.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling.
Save my energy.
I don't have to be on."
Yeah.
But it's exhausting. It really is. I've learned that a lot. Like, if I have a show, I'll usually take an afternoon nap. Like, it's a low-key day all day. Like, I try not to do a lot of things. Maybe go on a hike with the family, go to the zoo, just chill.
Drink some beers, had a podcast.
Yeah. I know tonight's going to be rough. You know, drive 300 miles,
That's rough.
drink some beers, do a podcast, drive
Yeah.
another 30 miles down the road, do a show.
How's the weather down there in Seattle? Was it worse than Portland? Do you know?
It was rainy and cold, but you guys got way more snow in Portland.
Mhm.
We didn't get, nothing really. We were supposed to get it last week, but I think everything shifted down here. So I was really surprised to see it.
We got ice.
I saw that on the trees.
Yeah, it wasn't even like
Everywhere.
snow, man. It
wasn't
was
even
just
snow,
all
it was
ice.
ice.
Yeah.
It was ice, then snow, and then ice on top of the snow. So it was just a fucking ice skating ring, dude.
My buddy hit me up on Monday. You guys met him, the guy I was with last time I was here.
Oh, that one guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Forget his name.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Oh,
That guy.
That guy.
I'll shout out my boy Joey.
That
was Joey.
Joey.
That was my homie Joey.
Joey in the
We went to high school together, and I always stay with him whenever I come to Salem.
Yeah.
And so he was hitting me up on Monday. He's like, "Are you coming down? Are you sure? Do you know what happened here?" He's sending me pictures. I'm
Yeah.
like, I mean, they said we're still on, so
Damn.
I'm still gonna go. I borrowed my friend's Subaru, so it's like all-wheel drive. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Nice. Those
Yeah.
handle well, the Subarus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
an Outback.
Yeah. It
It's,
was.
it's a cross-track.
Oh, it doesn't Outback. Yeah.
Nah, I'm not a lesbian.
That's what I was asking.
Shit.
I just have a haircut like one.
Damn.
Yeah, earlier he was asking if we had Bud Light.
Dude, you shouldn't joke around
More
like
about
that,
the
man.
Modelos.
Do you ever have? I'm sure you have a lot of people. We talked about it earlier. A lot of people get mad about the content sometimes that you talk about. White hand.
Please.
Poor favor.
Dos.
You could just give us cans.
Cans, yeah.
Let's see if Jorge can catch this time.
Uh-oh, we're gonna throw them.
We're gonna shotgun.
Make sure your white hand goes through here. This camera.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does matter. If you want content.
It's for the gram.
I know. If you don't.
Ooh. Oh, that was beautiful.
Damn,
That was so good. Oh,
Damn.
Look
He
at
used to do
that.
hand modeling for
I don't
AT&T.
understand why he
You
doesn't
see
want
that.
content. I'm like, dude,
I was
fuck
like-
you gotta do that shit.
do you moisturize? How do you keep your hands looking that good?
Do you really want to know?
Damn.
Those palms ain't hairy.
Don't talk about it.
Don't talk about Jill like that.
Juanito.
I don't really get my content isn't really like offensive usually, so I've never really had to deal with.
Only for 30-year-old
I guess I mean I
blonde,
did some.
blue-eyed girls.
Yeah. What did I do? I forgot what she got mad about. I think she thought I was punching down on. Oh, I have a joke I do about transsexual people, trans people,
Yeah.
and she didn't like that. That's what it was. And
You haven't even said it and he's laughing already.
I mean,
They're going to cancel you,
they're
dude.
gonna, yeah, don't be laughing at trans
Why are you
people.
laughing at him,
because,
dude?
dude,
He hasn't even said it.
he's funny.
Yeah.
They,
That's messed up.
He's funny.
It's a joke that I like. I've only done like 4 times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you never know how it's gonna go. It's ballsy. You can't like. I don't want to
Yeah.
get like Chappelle. You know.
Yeah.
hey, it worked out for him.
It did. Yeah, I know, right?
Poor guy.
No, Joe's gonna play it safe, so he can't make millions.
Damn.
Yeah.
That is safe.
No, I don't know.
That's tough. Because you could either go really good in like a bad way where like it's so negative, but then you get such good publicity out of it.
Yeah,
Or it could just go the other way.
exactly.
So I don't know. It's a gamble.
He had millions of followers already, so he
Right.
could get away with it.
I was gonna tell you, you got to be big in the social media or a high ranking person, because
You don't think that would work for maybe like a brand new guy?
no, even for
If it goes viral, viral's viral.
yeah, but even for us, like for a podcast, and it wouldn't.
Would you
Yeah.
want me to go viral for something negative on your podcast?
I mean, we
If
don't
it
care.
went viral,
If you had 1 million,
if you
maybe.
got if
We
you got
don't care.
1.5 million hits,
We don't care.
Yeah.
you'd have me back.
Yeah.
I hope you.
White hand is like you're coming
You're
back.
coming back. Yeah.
Guest co-host.
If you won that many millions, I would hope you would buy us at least an Outback Subaru.
Be used.
It's okay. They're only sold used now.
That's right. But I ended up explaining the joke and where I was coming from with the joke. And I actually wrote that joke with a friend of mine who is trans. I was like, I mean, I kind of got
Yeah.
it signed off. So what do you want from me?
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's real. What's that guy's name again? Your favorite comedian?
I don't know, dude.
Oh, you
That
remember
one guy.
names?
Who?
That one guy?
That one. The
Oh.
funny one.
The funny one.
The funny Juan.
Oh, that guy.
No, not that guy.
Not that
The
guy.
other guy.
I don't
that
know,
one.
dude.
Not that one.
All right, let's get into this. Where are we? First of all, in this little house on the prairie town called Salem, where there's just people walking around with ice all over the ground in their short shorts and their Birkenstocks. Like it is freezing outside.
That's Oregon.
And then these cute little shops. You got it, down the street right out here. It goes bakery, bar, barbershop. Bakery, bar, barbershop. What the hell? I've never seen so many I walked into one barbershop and I was like, y'all got room? They're like, nah, we reservation only. I'm like, this town is all white people. White people don't make reservations for haircuts. Okay?
Shit.
You do. You're not white though.
I'm not white.
Yeah.
Dude.
So they were like, go over here. So I went over there.
Go to the brown barber shop.
And they were like, all right, we're booked up. Go over here. And he was like, I'm busy too.
you should have told us.
I know. I didn't
Like,
think
yeah,
about
so
it.
there's a lot of barbershops, to be honest, in
There's
Salem.
so
So
many.
many, dude.
Yeah.
So many.
And everybody's hair looks like shit here.
Damn. He looked at
Damn.
you and he said
I
that,
know.
dude.
I haven't had a haircut, dude. I was gonna get a haircut too, but like, nah, I'm cool, man. Fuck it.
It was my birthday last week. I usually get my haircut for my birthday. I didn't because I was going on this run, but I didn't have time. It's rough. It's rough.
We got a lot of bars though. Yeah, bars and barbershops, you know.
A lot of bars.
That's
and a lot
good.
of barbershops. A lot of bakeries.
And a lot of bakeries. There's only like 2.
He doesn't know because he doesn't actually walk around and check
Literal
spots
cupcakes
off.
right
I
downstairs.
know. He
Yeah,
doesn't.
those are people.
And there's one around the corner
So
too.
well sweets. Mama's.
They're your people, but there's no cupcakes for me.
Damn, dude. I told you.
Do we have beer for you?
Yeah.
That's from you guys. I want them to be like.
Oh,
They don't. You don't shout them out for free cupcakes.
Nah.
I'd be on that. I'm a fat guy, so. I'd be
Damn,
like,
John,
Damn, dude.
write that down.
one cupcake per
No, white
episode.
hand.
White hand, my bad. Edit that name out. No, that's just how Oregon is, man. I'm surprised. I would feel like Seattle, Tacoma would be the same way.
We got a lot
have
of
we have shitty weather.
But we're a big city.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like there would be a lot of white people with Birkenstocks and shit out there too.
There are. There's a lot of white people with Birkenstocks. It's cool. I like white people.
There's a lot of raza though in Tacoma, no?
I don't think so. I think we probably have more.
I think we have more. Yeah.
Since when though?
Since when? What?
'Cause-
Salem's always
Since when
been.
does Salem have that much
they-
brown people?
Yeah, have they always?
I think early 2000s, maybe.
That would make sense.
2000s.
Early 2000s.
Okay, because like my girl, she's from Dallas.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Like Dallas right here.
Yeah.
Shit.
I know, right?
Oh, that's white though.
Yeah. So we didn't realize how racist it was until 2000, the year 2000. I came down to see like where she grew up at, and I was like, "This is hella white."
What?
And then I went to the grocery store. There's a Safeway there,
Yep.
and somebody was literally like looked at me and was like, "You're not from around here," and I was like, "Excuse me, I ain't never had that before. I'm brown, not black." Like,
He's like, I'm from San Francisco.
yeah, there was hella racist. Hella racist.
Isn't that like supposedly like some sort of like KKK shit around there?
I
Or,
was
like-
gonna say that. So it's been known that it was heavily populated by KKK people.
The high school is the Dallas Dragons.
What is
the
that? I don't know. I
dragon.
don't know
Yeah,
what that
it's-
is.
The dragon is the
it-
leader of the
I was-
clan.
I was gonna test him on that, but he
shit,
didn't know that.
damn,
Yeah.
dude.
Of course I know that. My girlfriend's white. My wife is white.
Did your wife ever say anything about KKK people in Dallas while she was growing up?
So, like looking back, she was like all the you know, like when people have those moments where like everything just makes sense. Like,
Yeah. Like,
oh
damn.
my god, we were hella racist.
Dude, I didn't even know about that shit. They were
Well,
the
what-
dragons.
Yeah,
Damn.
No, I used.
but it's
to,
cool now. I've been there since, and people are like,
No, I used
lot
to.
more accepting.
I used to.
He used to work over there.
I used to work there. I worked there for several years, 3 years.
in the orchards.
No, dude. in Dallas, and
in the high school.
and
He was the principal. He would walk out.
no, but before I worked there, I would want to apply for a position with the company that we worked for out there, and there was this guy Shub, he would tell me, he'd be like, "Dude, don't go out there." He's like, "Just stay here," and I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "It's just a rough crowd out there, man." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, let's just say," and he was a really cool guy. He's like, "Let's just say they may not really like your people
Yeah,
out there," and he's like, I would just stay here, man. I love you." He's like, "Just stay here." And I was like, damn, it can't be that bad, right? Well, several years later, I ended up working there for like 3 years. And, I worked there in 2016, right before the presidential campaign.
yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Ooh.
Dude, the main corner of like the main street there, right across horizontally from the Safeway, they
Yeah.
took over like the whole parking lot. They had a big ass tent, Trump flags everywhere. But this was back when like people wouldn't like now you can see you'll see people with like 2024 Trump
Yeah.
hats and shit. Back then, it was people thought that if you had a 2016 Trump hat, it was like race you were racist back then. Like that's what people thought.
Yeah.
So it's like no one would wear that gear, right?
Oh wow.
And they had like a big ass tent, and there'd be people with like fucking big ass fucking trucks with flags with like Trump flags everywhere.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see that here. You never saw that here or in Portland. Never. But in Dallas, all of that.
Yeah.
But as I was working there throughout the years, I could tell that there were people that I would help, and they would be curious about me, and they would ask me questions. And then there would be a couple people, some like out of pocket questions.
Where you
But
from?
they'd be
How
like,
long you been here?
yeah,
Do
literally.
you want to come
Yeah.
with me?
No, and then they would be like, they would say like, oh yeah, Trump said this, about Mexicans, but you're different, you're cool.
You're different.
Yeah, they would
I
literally say
hate
that.
that.
They would say that. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, they need to go back to their country, But we'll
Not
keep you
you.
though, because you're a hardworking guy.
That's the thing. They'll say you're a hard worker. So,
But just
so
you.
what the hell does that mean?
No, but
So you only want me here because of what I can do for you?
I think I think they're a lot. Everybody that I met was really nice. It's
Yeah.
just they grew up
It
different.
just-
It's
it
just
just-
different mentalities.
It just goes
It's
back to the basics. It's ignorance, right?
Yeah.
Mexico is the same way. You have people from the ranchos with the farm, the countryside.
Yeah.
They're the same way. It's ignorance.
Yeah.
Same way here in the U.S. The racist people, all the red, it's ignorance. They're nice
Yeah.
people, but it's ignorance. They don't understand what it is, and that's usually everywhere.
Unpopular opinion, but a lot of my extended family, when they would talk about my white wife, they were like, "Oh, she's white. Oh, she's this. Oh, she's that," or the way they talk about like interactions that they'd have with white people right in front of her. And she's like, "Shit, we're not all like that."
Yeah, it's
You know,
It's
and
just-
it's like that,
goes
now
both
all of a
ways.
sudden that sounds hella racist.
Yeah,
like
it's-
when you think about
it's
it.
both ways. But at the end of the day, they grew up in a small town, countryside. It really comes from that. And I'm not saying like the people in the city are not like that, but the roots come from that. Like the deep stuff comes from those places. People from the rancho. They're ignorant.
Yep.
They're the ones that do this and that. From people from the city, we look at them and we're like, even if you're Mexican, you're like, what the fuck? It's the same way. It's just in the U.S., it's less of countryside is less, right? The city is where everyone wants to be.
Yeah.
So that's how I see it. I don't really.
It's changing. We're evolving. Everything's growing.
But yeah,
Yeah.
going back to Salem though, there's a lot of raza though, dude.
Yeah.
There's a lot of barbershops. It's all appointments. I never really seen anybody for walking really.
I think after COVID is when appointments started happening, and then they just kind of stuck to that. But I remember that before COVID, well, several years before COVID, like when I was in high school, I would wait around for 2-3 hours for a haircut because there was no way to make appointments.
There's only walk-ins.
You would have to sit in a fucking chair,
Yeah.
and you would get in.
There were no appointments.
If you
all
left,
walk-ins.
you lost your spot.
Well, and I make appointments in Seattle. I got a barber in Seattle,
Yeah.
and I make an appointment.
Why are you talking shit then?
Because this is a small town.
This is not a small town.
I feel like Salem is a small
Tacoma.
town.
This is not Dallas.
Tacoma has like what 200,000 people.
No,
No way.
I don't know.
200,000.
White hand.
White hand.
White
can
hand.
You, can you fact check?
No,
that?
We
it
have like
has-
180, almost
No,
200.
Tacoma's.
Who does?
Salem,
280,000?
180 to 200.
I thought
Yeah,
we only
when,
had like
'cause you guys
80.
have a college here,
Oh,
right?
dude, what the
We have a
fuck?
couple colleges.
Yeah, when
Oh.
school's in town in season.
You kind of estimate usually by how many high schools there is, and we have it says 160 or 180 to what?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. 100. Yeah, you're right. 160.
But it's been growing, dude.
219,000.
okay.
Damn. No, you. Yeah, you
That's
were
bigger
right.
pretty. I
city.
mean, you're
You're
in
right.
there.
Yeah, bigger
Yeah.
city.
Huh.
You guys have a bigger downtown area, don't you?
Yeah. I
Didn't
mean,
it get like new construction and shit? Like
Just
like
the
for-
highway.
like
have you never been up there?
no, dude. They told me not to. People have told me not to go to Tacoma.
I mean,
See,
They say they're racist.
no, just a lot of gang activity.
There's a lot. That's what they say. There's a lot of gang.
There's a lot of
community-
gang
Like you don't want to go up there for
No,
what?
I don't. I've never gotten shot.
Shit. Nah,
I keep that thing on me. So,
And
no.
I bet though, like I mean,
I don't.
Don't keep it on us.
yeah.
He is from Tacoma.
Yeah.
So what's the
from Tacoma.
population here?
White hand.
He's probably right. I mean, you were pretty close. But no, Tacoma's getting a lot cleaned up. Like, I'm part of the gentrification in Tacoma because, like, I bought in 2019, and housing prices are just going up. And, you know, like, my wife works for the school district, and she can see how things are changing. And, I mean, it's economically, Tacoma's historically has been a very depressed city. And you could tell that with the school district. But it's starting to change. There's starting to become a lot of money. Unfortunately, a lot of that's white money. But we are really trying to keep it diverse.
I heard that there was like new development downtown or like the waterfront.
Yeah, they
right?
rebuilt the waterfront.
Okay, that's what it was.
There was an old smelting plant that had done a lot of polluting and a lot of damage down there. And so it was like a 20-year project of them like capping it off. Like there's literally a cement cap or a steel cap or something under the ground to keep all that shit in the ground. And then they built it up on top of it. And it's beautiful now. Like it's really cool. I really like it.
You ever been
It's
to
very
Tacoma?
nice. It's a very nice part of town.
I've driven by Tacoma. What's up?
Oh, I was going to say the population of Salem is like 175,000, but the metropolitan area is 433.
But the metropolitan, we
175.
don't really count it because that goes all the way to Woodburn and.
Dallas and Albany.
No, but we're talking about Salem.
Yeah,
But
no,
Salem
it's
is the capital, right?
175. Yeah, Salem's the capital.
Yeah, okay.
Tacoma's the capital too.
No,
right?
it's not.
No, it's Olympia.
Olympia. Yeah,
Come
you're
on,
right,
dude,
you're
get
right.
your shit straight, man.
Dude, I didn't go to school, dude. Don't
Dude,
judge me.
you know,
You
back
go to school in
then,
Dallas?
back then, he used to
I used to teach there. I didn't go to school.
he would think, okay, where do you think Egypt is at?
It's in Africa.
This guy thought it was in South America.
Dude,
That's how lost he is.
I went to
rough.
school in the country, dude. Don't judge
The
me.
pumpkins.
He's like, oh yeah, South America. I was like, what are you talking about, bro? I was like, oh, South America.
In my
You just thought the pyramids, huh?
in my defense, the only reason why this guy knows is because he watches soccer.
It's not a big deal,
So
though.
it's like he watches like countries play soccer, so he knows.
You still
what
know
people
your
are from
You still know your shit though.
because of that.
How about South Africa? What's that?
That's from Africa.
Yeah, but what is it?
What do you mean? What is it?
White
It's a
people live
country.
there.
Dude. What the?
Yeah, dude.
Ask Alan,
Dude,
ask
don't quiz,
Alan,
Don't
yeah.
quiz me. This is not my
Quiz
topic.
him.
I don't know how they got there.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're albinos.
The sun doesn't hit there. They calling you?
That's the one.
Nah,
place.
dude.
They calling you?
No.
His girl, dude.
Shit.
Again?
Dude, does your girl even know you're here at a podcast?
Yeah.
Or does she think
I'm
you're working?
at the podcast.
Damn.
That's cold blooded.
We're gonna have to cut that out though.
Yeah, we'll cut
You
that
get in
out.
trouble.
Are you really supposed to be at work?
You're supposed to be at work.
What do you do?
Yeah, what do you do besides working for the Dragons?
He's undercover.
No, I'm a podcaster full time.
Nice.
Podcaster for a time. Yeah,
No.
he's dude, what's your shirt? Hashtag podcaster.
Dude, you haven't got it from me. No, he just came up with a new logo. We're gonna get him. No, I do sales. I work for a company called Nestle, and I sell to grocery stores and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
So,
Whenever you want groceries, he'll hook it up.
yep.
Nestle,
Yes, sir.
like the company, like the
Nestle.
chocolate.
Yeah.
They don't do chocolate no more, but yeah,
Yeah, they do.
no, they don't.
Nestle does abuelita,
Yeah.
Well,
chocolate.
it's called hot chocolate.
But they steal
Not
that.
chocolate.
They steal that.
They do. They
Bad
own
chocolate.
Pelon too, no? The Mexican
No.
candy.
No,
Pelon.
they don't own candy. They own hot chocolate is different.
Yeah, but
They own.
The fuck
only,
they
I
own
only,
that?
I only fuck with Ibarra.
You fuck with a
Chocolate.
lot of Nestle products,
I try not to.
but you do.
Modelo
That's yeah.
by Nestle.
stay thirsty, my friends.
Most people don't even realize they have Nestle products at home, but they
I
do.
know.
It's huge,
That's crazy.
Damn, that is huge.
Big corporations.
enormous,
I hate it.
enormous. No,
White hand.
I want. What you want another beer?
Oh,
You're not even
refill.
drinking.
Huh?
Oh, I guess I'll get another.
He's
one,
got
too.
soccer to play.
I do, but I'm
You
gonna
can't
do
do
one
that
more.
sober.
One more.
You can't do that sober.
I'll take one too, White
Dude, why haven't you ever told me about this shit?
I told you, but you never
Dude,
listened.
This shit would have been like every episode would have been like white
Thank
hand.
you.
Give me this. Salem would have been like, no, you guys are canceled.
For real.
Right?
So we were just saying that this week,
No,
this next
can,
weekend,
can.
you're gonna go to Montana. What,
Yeah.
What's your tour look like?
So it's just
Thanks.
Salem, Spokane, Montana. That's it.
Salem, Spokane, Montana.
Yeah, I got to get back to the day job.
Yeah.
Are you away from home a lot when you do the comedy stuff?
Like I haven't toured in a long time, so I mean this is a
Oh, okay, I
this is a
see.
big run for me right now, and I've got another one coming up in March. But my wife gets to come with me on that one, so
Last time you
she's
went
never hit the road with me.
Oh, she's
Oh,
never hit
damn.
the road.
Well, that's not true. We once went to Southern Oregon, and that was cool. We like camped and took
That
our
is cool.
time.
Sounds like cool.
Ashland.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Have you been there?
Would-
Nah,
no,
I mean passed by, but not
Yeah.
not actually been there.
it was cool.
Last tour you went to Canada, no?
Yeah,
With that one guy
with that one guy.
that doesn't
Uh,
drink.
Voldemort.
Voldemort. I get it. For the first time, I'm not a Harry Potter fan, but I get it. My wife will be really proud. I'm like, you got to listen to this podcast. I got a Harry Potter reference. I went to Canada. It started here in Salem. Then we went to Seattle, and then like the next week we went up to Calgary and Brooks and Lethbridge, and we did like 5 shows in 3 days or something like that. It was nuts. It was crazy. It was a lot. It was a lot.
What did you think about the Canadian crowd?
It was interesting. If you've heard my set before, you know that I like to do a lot of jokes about the Mexican labor force. They don't really know what that is up there.
No.
That's true, yeah.
And so I had to really think about what I was saying. I had to change my approach. And I had to actually bring that up. Like, you guys don't understand this. Let me explain it to you. And I was like, the reason why you have no Mexicans in Canada is because that's 2 border crossings. Mexicans are treated horribly at the first border crossing. Why would they even go for a second one?
Yeah.
Like the reason why y'all don't have that many drugs here is because y'all don't got no brown people
they
out
have
here.
so many drugs up there.
So, I heard that
So
that was,
many
I heard
drugs.
that that was a thing. I heard that the influx of Mexicans was growing in Canada
I hear there's a lot of Hispanics in Canada.
because I heard that it's
I think it just
cheaper.
depends where in Canada. Though.
Yeah, maybe it depends where in Canada because I heard that it's cheaper to migrate illegally to Canada, and it's easier to live as an immigrant in Canada than it is in the United States. First off, it's super expensive to come into the States illegally, and then it's hard to work when you can't get a driver's license, and
Yeah.
it's hard to get work and shit like that.
Yeah, they say it's easier and everything.
They say-
Yeah.
they
There's
say
a lot
that-
of Hispanics that.
Is there?
Yeah, there's this guy that I know that lives over there. He went to McNary here.
Oh
He's in Canada. Yeah,
Oh damn.
he's been there for a year.
Where, like BC, though?
I don't know where.
Yeah, I don't think they'd be over in Calgary too much. There's a lot of ranch hands. I mean, there's a lot of, it's all country out there. So I could see why there'd be Mexicans out there to work the,
He was in a city.
to work the ranches.
He was in a city.
Why am I
must have been a-
stereotyping Mexicans as only being labor?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure there's tech jobs that Mexicans could get out there, or barber jobs.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
He said maybe. I don't know.
I think there mainly would be more in the U.S. at that point.
Yeah.
You know, if you're looking for those big paying jobs, because I mean, who really want to go to Canada?
because it's cheaper,
Free healthcare.
free healthcare.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Did you see any Mexicans in any of your shows?
I didn't see a single Mexican
A single Mexican?
the whole time I was in Canada.
Damn.
I actually thought I saw one.
He was Native American.
No, he's Indian.
Oh.
It's a lot of Indians up there,
Shit.
like from India, not like.
Yeah.
See, why do
Natives.
Indians go there then?
Tech?
I thought you said there
Um,
wasn't a lot of tech. Why would they go to?
No, I
Canada
know. That's
than
what
go
I'm
to the
just,
States?
dude. That's what I don't know.
because because Canada is under
Construction?
Britain, right?
Then they would have Mexicans.
They would.
Yeah,
They
true.
wouldn't be under construction for so
Yeah,
long.
true.
Yeah.
I didn't
a
think
lot
that
faster. So yeah, I think that's why, because they can come over from India easier because of they're European.
So Canada actually has a thing where if you have a set amount in your bank account, you can actually just go into the country, and they'll give you a green card. They'll let you immigrate, but you have to have enough to support yourself.
Wow,
So
White Hand
White hand.
not only delivers beers, but he delivers
educated,
knowledge.
dude.
but they're
Dude, White hand went to private school, dude. This is the kind of shit they teach you in private school.
Discovery Channel.
I saw that actually on a video about
MTV.
Canadian Border Patrol.
I hate the Canadian border people.
Why? They don't like us?
No, they don't like me, man.
They would
I've
stop
had
you?
so many problems crossing the border.
You have?
Yeah.
What kind of problems?
Like, they always search my car.
Ooh. Have you ever transported anything illegal
No.
with getting caught?
No.
Hey, I mean, if I was border patrol, I would definitely search your car after that answer.
Look, man, like one time I may have purchased marijuana in Vancouver, BC. And I was like,
How much
wow,
are we talking here?
like a gram. Like,
A gram?
yeah. I mean,
A gram?
all right, so I probably purchased like a quarter ounce, but then all I had left
There's a
was
big
like
difference between
But
a
then all
quarter
I
ounce
had
and a gram.
left was a gram. Because I smoked it all while I was there. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
For this story.
Yeah.
And so I
Hypothetically.
was like, I want to bring this back, like just a little bit back with me.
From Canada
From
here?
Canada here.
Don't we have better weed?
This was in 2000. 2001.
Oh, that's a long.
Okay.
Time. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
So-
was born in 2000.
2001.
2001.
Yeah.
I graduated high school and I was going to Canada to smuggle a gram of weed back. I just wanted like the memory, right? Like just bring it back and like come home and smoke it at home and be like, yeah, that was a good trip. And
Can you even is a gram even smokable?
I
What do
didn't
you
have
do
a
with a
scale.
gram?
It was a bud. It was a nug. I don't know. So I just took it, and I was like, "Well, we gotta figure out how to bring this over the border." And I put it in a can, like I put it in foil, in a plastic bag, in a ball of foil. Put it in an empty Coke can that I crushed, and then I put it in an empty McDonald's bag with like all of our garbage from McDonald's. There was like 3 or 4 of us, and so like all of our old wrappers and stuff were in there, and we just threw it in the back seat.
Okay, let's role play this. So
I'm the driver.
you're the driver.
And you're-
You are you.
Okay,
You are Joe Gomez.
You're.
And I'm the border
Border
patrol.
Patrol.
You see White Hand coming.
I'm nervous.
White hand is my partner.
I'm so nervous already. I'm like sweating.
Okay.
I'm Border Patrol.
I'm border patrol. I'm the captain now.
Okay.
Okay. So driving up, you roll your window down. How you
It's,
doing?
it's 2001. Hold on. Yes.
How you doing today, sir?
Good. How are
Good.
you?
Oh, not too bad. White hand had some shitty lunch that he brought, but I won't complain about that right now.
All right.
Yeah, where you coming from today?
Canada.
Canada? Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. How long were you in Canada?
2 days.
Only 2 days?
Yeah.
What'd you do in Canada?
Just sightseeing.
What sightseeing?
Just there's the city. It's pretty
Why do you look so nervous?
It's pretty.
because I've never been to a border crossing before. Because I'm 18.
Okay. Do you do drugs?
No. Sugar's a drug.
Oh, you're funny now, huh?
No, I want to be honest.
You did sugar before you came here?
Well, I mean, like usually,
Like,
like
you mean like white powder?
no. Oh man, this is not going
Sir,
well.
get out of the vehicle.
There's nothing in my butthole. White hand, stand down with the dogs. No, no, I don't do drugs.
Do you smoke?
Smoke what?
What do you smoke?
Nothing.
You just said smoke what?
Well, I wanted to be specific.
You never smoke cigarettes?
Sometimes
Okay. No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
He smokes.
I
I
didn't.
smoke.
I didn't smoke in Canada.
When was the last time you smoked weed?
I. Oh man. 3 days ago.
Interesting. Okay.
No,
You-
I in Canada because it was because it's
Well-
legal at the bar.
Yeah, so I
So,
feel
yeah.
like you're lying to me. What do you think?
Why are you nervous?
I'm so nervous right now, like legit nervous.
I need you to step outside your
Yeah,
vehicle.
we need you to step out, sir. Put your hands behind your back.
I don't think you have to do all that.
Sir, step out of the vehicle.
Put your hands up.
Put your hands up. White hand, the gun. Okay, yeah, I can see how you got caught.
Yeah, dude.
So then they searched.
I didn't get caught.
I thought you just said they searched your vehicle.
They
and you
searched
got
my
caught.
vehicle,
So
but I didn't get caught
Oh, so
because I
then
was smart and
so
I put it in the
why
garbage.
do they search you every time you go through then?
I actually got an answer from that about 8 years ago, and it's because when they put me in the database, to look it up. My
He
name
said he
is
did-
Joseph Gomez, but it actually comes up as Jose Gomez because they like abbreviate my first name.
That's racist.
It is. So it's Jose Gomez, and because of my age, there's like a lot of Jose Gomez's, and so they have a hard time locating me
Yeah,
in
it's
the database.
it's a typical name.
Yeah, it's very common. They're like, it's like if you were named John Smith. And so I actually had somebody like actually explain it to me. And this was like 6 years ago. And they actually did something like they flagged me like in a good way so that I would. And now I've been back and forth many times. And I've had no problem since then. But even that time, I smuggled drugs into Canada that time too.
I used to have an uncle that whenever we would cross the border to Mexico and we would come back, they would always put us in a small room.
I've been at Border Patrol in a room.
Have you?
Yeah.
What they do to you?
To me? They would ask me like how old I was, where I went to school, what my teacher's name was, and just like
They thought he was smuggling you.
they did, but I don't. So ends up the reason why they like searched him and shit was because he had a couple DUIs in the past, and then I think he beat his wife once. And
Just once. He's a good guy.
it was
Just once.
just once. And then I think he had a drug charge in the past, but apparently in California, they have that 3-strike rule.
Yeah.
So I guess the crimes he had committed were over 3 strikes. And I remember vividly one time that the border patrols, they were kind of like not arguing, but kind of like talking back and forth. And one of the guys was insisting that he had the 3 strikes already, and the other guy goes, "Oh no, he's from Oregon though. They don't do that like we do here." But they were trying to they were trying to hinge him up and shit.
Wow.
And then but we were there for like 25 minutes, and then I heard that the guy was like, "Oh yeah, but he's from Oregon. No, they're fine." And then we went through. But yeah, they would put us in a small room every time,
Shit.
and then they would always ask me that same questions. So, but you know, the drugs were in my pocket, not his.
That's right. You always keep them with the kids.
It's why hand? You're supposed to help them.
No, don't help him.
That,
no.
what is it? Welp, the
So-
Texas goodbye.
Yeah, it's, I'll explain it. All right, we're back.
Back in action.
Back. I'm nervous now. Yeah, this shirt says Welp. It's my buddy Robert Pinner's shirt. He's from Texas, and he's a Astros fan, so I hate him. But
You hate your buddy or the Astros?
both.
Oh, okay.
I hate him because he's an Astro.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, he's a great guy. But yeah, it's this is his shirt. It's one of his jokes. Welp. It's the Texas goodbye, and I told him I'd wear it sometime this weekend on my little run of shows because he's covering for me because I had a show booked next weekend, but my wife and her friend got me caught up, and I'm going to New York for the weekend.
There you go. What are you
So-
doing in New York?
Sheesh.
I have no idea. She got this idea, my wife's friend, and she's like, I want to go to New York, see this DJ. Y'all want to go? And my wife, she got us drunk. She took us out, got us drunk, and then was like, y'all want to go? And we're like, sure. And so we're going to go to New York next week. And I forgot I had gigs. So he's going to cover for me, and he's going to wear my Joke Daddy shirt.
Okay.
So I told him I'm going to wear it. So, Welp, it's the Texas goodbye.
There we go.
Shit, what's his name?
Robert Pinner.
Is he gonna say he's Joe Gomez,
He's going to say he's the Joke Daddy.
the joke daddy?
Joke Daddy.
Yeah, that's
Go.
That's yours, right?
that's me. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
the Joke Daddy. Because I make jokes
The
and,
white-
I make babies.
The white joke daddy.
That's right.
You're only at 4. That's not really impressive for being brown.
That's not a lot.
no.
For being brown,
I mean, for the 2000s, I feel like that's like 12, like with inflation. It's like child inflation, you know. It's
I think you have a wrong way of
I
inflation.
think
It's
4 is
supposed
yeah.
to
I
go
think
up.
4 is a lot because nowadays.
how many do you have?
Oh, I have 2.
See,
But I'm
Not even
I-
half.
I'm 27.
I guess that is half. You gonna keep having more?
Fuck yeah.
No, you're not.
I am.
Why?
Dude, I need to
He's like, I don't
Dude,
know.
I need
that
to, I need
Nestle
to
money is good.
I
huh?
need to reproduce our like for our economy and shit, you know.
You don't have boys.
we
huh?
need I have one.
Oh, okay, then you're good.
Nah, man. We
Let
need
him do
more.
it.
Nah. Why would I let him do it? Why wouldn't I do it?
He's gonna
I
mess it
can
up.
do
Huh?
Yeah,
He's gonna mess it up, man. Like,
Nah,
these
dude.
kids, man. You can fuck it all up.
Yeah, dude.
Sheesh.
China's having a hard time with the population, low population and shit. I don't want the U.S. to have that.
Since when is China having a problem with population?
They've always had a problem with that. Didn't you hear that they had a 2-child rule?
Yeah, they have too many, right?
No, 2-child rule. Oh yeah,
Wasn't
back
it
in the
one?
back in the 90s it was too many, or they thought, or 80s. I don't remember. White hand.
Back in, they had a one-child rule.
Yeah, you can
When?
only have one,
When?
right?
Back in the day. But they
When was
messed
back
it
in the
up.
day?
In the 90s.
They only had boys. They boarded all their girls, even though it was against the law. Now they only have a surplus of men, no women, and they're in like they're in one of the worst population declines. Because that's like a generation and a half ago.
Yeah.
They did that.
Yeah,
Oh, that makes sense.
So they're
we don't want that for our country.
It also makes societies very dangerous when it's overpopulated with men
That makes sense.
because they're very angry.
Yeah, I would be angry too. Yeah, so I mean, I'm
You
doing.
could just
our-
be gay. It doesn't help with the population, but
That's how we all started.
what if they started adopting white children?
How would that make things better?
Well, because like we used to adopt their children,
we adopted their girls.
so then we can just send our white girls over there to China and they then
Are white girls or white boys?
whatever they need, whatever
Well,
they
if
need.
we send our boys, then we're not gonna fucking have a military,
We don't need a military.
dude.
We just need a couple 12-year-olds playing video games. That's all they do now. It's all right here. This is what they do. They
It's
fly
all
drones.
a drone war.
Yeah.
He's
Have you
a-
seen Terminator?
No, that was before my time.
AI do it. Chat GPT. I declare a thumb war.
No, that's why we have bunkers now. We hide in bunkers and shit.
Are you a bunker boy?
Yep.
You got bunkers out here?
Mhm.
This-
Have
I
you ever
saw I saw a decal on the back of a truck when I entered Oregon. Right when I crossed over I-5, crossed over the Columbia River, the mighty Columbia, and it said Oregon.
Oh yeah,
I was like, what? Oregonian? Yeah, Oregonian.
he has
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I have one.
A gun?
Or no, the stick.
The stick- do you
And-
really?
And the gun. Well, I mean, not just one gun. But
I
yeah.
mean, I'm a gun owner.
Are you against guns?
No, I'm a gun owner.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
You also said that you came with a fucking quarter pound of weed, and it ended up being a gram.
That's what I bought. Yeah, but now, yeah.
So, do you own bullets or do you own a fucking gun?
I own a gun.
What kind of gun?
I own 3 guns.
What kind of gun?
I've got a 32 snub nose revolver,
Okay.
and I've got 2 rifles. I got a shotgun, and I've got a long gun. It's actually, they call it like an elephant gun. It's an H&H something. It's fucking big. Like the bullets are like $15 each.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, it's for like stopping moose and bears. So
Shouty.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah,
So
I
you're-
love them.
So you're pro guns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You might need a gun every now and again.
I think so.
Especially in Salem.
You know, I've had a gun almost my entire life. I mean, I got my first gun when I was in 6th grade, and I carried that thing around with me for like 4 years.
Oh, you lived in the streets then, huh?
Yeah,
Damn, I was selling crack since the 5th grade.
really?
Nah, dude.
Oh, you're just showing
It's
crack.
that song. It's that song. You don't remember that song?
Selling crack since the 5th grade. I don't
Jay-Z.
No.
know. Jay-Z.
Who is it?
Bobby Shmurda.
Oh.
I
No?
don't know.
That was back in the day. Nah.
Dude, that guy went to prison. It's already out.
I know.
That's how long ago that song has been. He did 5 years in the pen and now he's out.
5 or 6 years ago. Yeah.
So
But
it
I've
was-
never used my gun.
So it was that rough that you had to have a gun since 6th grade.
Yeah.
So you were hanging out with that kind of crowd.
In San
huh?
Francisco.
No, in South Seattle.
Oh, okay.
South Seattle.
Delridge.
Yeah, what's up with Seattle? Is it popping back over there or nah?
What do you mean?
I heard Tacoma was worse than Seattle.
No,
Like
like popping,
for
like good, like
banging?
cool.
Like-
no, like cool, like just go out and shit. You
Oh, I thought we
know?
were talking about banging.
I'm old, man. I don't go out no more.
Oh, okay. You gotta say that right
I do
now.
comedy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's got a wife.
Yeah, he gotta say
Yeah.
that right now.
We
No,
went
'cause-
out. We went out like 6 months ago.
Because I remember when he went to
Was
Seattle.
clubbing?
Did you go to Seattle?
Yeah.
He's like, no, there's nothing down here, bro. There's nothing popping. There's no clubs, nothing.
There's hella clubs
Dude, when I went, everything closed at 10.
Is it Seattle, like the
in downtown Seattle.
Yeah.
Yes, everything closes except for nightclubs.
Or do you go outside of downtown, like in the
don't-
outskirts? Because I don't know.
I don't like to.
No?
I mean, it would be like coming to Salem, right? Like you've got little bars, you've got little restaurants.
Well, Portland, they just have a lot of shit. That's why.
to do what? Like nightclubs, right?
Yeah, nightclubs.
Every-
We have
everything.
nightclubs.
It's nightclubs, strip clubs, bars, everything.
So
There's a lot of beer.
strip club culture is different here in Oregon than it is in Washington.
Ah.
So in Washington, you can't drink. So
do you mean?
you can't drink liquor.
You can't have alcohol in.
So you're only there to see the girls.
Oh, I see.
Where here in Portland, from what I understand, the culture of the strip club is like it's actually like a place to like go and hang out with like your friends, watch the game, eat some food, see some boobies.
Drink, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh, interesting. I didn't know that.
And there it's only yeah. It's kind of weird.
That's a little weird.
It is weird.
And there's like 3 strip clubs in Seattle.
Damn,
Yeah.
damn. Portland's the strip club capital of the world.
Yeah, I've heard that.
He's always in Portland. Every time I call him, hey, dude, where you at?
Portland.
Oh, Portland. I'm like, shit, what are you doing down there? Oh, dude, just business, you know?
Business.
Business,
As usual.
I'm
Nestle.
like, Nestle. I was like, okay, cool, dude.
Business as
Must be
usual.
fun.
Nestling his nose and some boobies. That's where the crowd work comes in. See
I
how I
know,
took that?
dude.
I took that Nestle, call back, all that. We're gonna have to cut that, aren't we?
If you
Nah,
saw,
nah.
no,
He's
no,
not supposed to
Nah.
be here.
nah.
He's supposed to.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Maybe.
You're not supposed to be
So
here. You're
if I
supposed to be
look-
at Nestle.
by looking at me and Jorge,
Uh,
would you be able to do crowd work? Like talking shit crowd work?
talking shit, crowd work.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't do talking shit though.
Then what do you do?
I just ask questions and then I talk shit.
Okay.
But I think it's pretty easy to talk smack
think
about
so?
anybody. I would say.
You think
I
it'd
would
be
think
easier
so.
to talk smack about us?
Well, I mean, like first of all, I'd be like, okay, so like looking at you guys, I'd be like, all right,
All
so
right,
we,
role play,
so
role
what-
play.
so-
This is for a clip, John.
Let's do
All
it.
right, let's do it.
all right.
Cholo
okay.
Gomez in the house.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah,
Let's
it's good to be here.
go.
It's good to be here. What the hell is this? Okay, we got these 2 cholos, except one's from Venezuela. One actually might be Mexican. How we doing today?
Yeah.
What's your name, Venezuela?
Jorge.
Jorge.
Yeah.
So you're not from Venezuela.
Hell no.
Where are you from?
Mexico.
You're like straight up from Mexico?
Yes.
You're born there?
Yes.
Where about?
Michoacan.
Michoacan. He's like a real orderly. Like he's like firma. Like I am. It's like in me, right?
Simon.
Okay. And you? What's your name?
Alan.
What the hell? Where were you ain't Mexican? Are you Mexican? What are you?
I'm half
Native
Asian.
American?
I'm half Asian.
You have. How you gonna be half Asian and half Mexican? And your name be Alan? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
What's wrong with your parents? They couldn't think of any Mexican names?
It's a very popular name.
Not in Mexico.
It is.
In Washington. Where are you from?
Salem.
We got White Alan from Salem.
Adopted by
Are
White
you-
Hand.
Do you do witch hunting?
No.
What's
no, no,
Salem?
no. That's the wrong Salem.
Salem, Oregon.
Oregon.
Okay.
Not
Is
Massachusetts.
there no witches here?
Say that again?
There's no witches here?
Nah. I mean,
No.
Well, I mean, depends
I
who
don't
you
know.
ask.
Yeah. See, it happens.
She had a huevo and go like, shh.
She was white, wasn't she?
No.
Nah.
Oh,
She was brown.
She was probably half
brown?
Asian, half Mexican.
probably. Alan conjured her up.
Yep.
So you guys a couple?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Nah.
cute. How long you guys been together?
Nah.
Nah.
6
You're already
years.
denying it.
Nah.
Okay.
He likes to think, but nah.
I don't know. I don't know where I'd go with any more crowd work with you guys.
Hey, do you
I need more laughter from the crowd is what I need to
need
encourage me to
John.
keep going.
do you believe in psychics?
I don't believe that a psychic, I don't believe that somebody will tell you exactly what's going to happen to you, but I do believe that there are some people who can help guide you with something. They might not be like, hey, in 3 days, you're going to take this street, but you need to take this street because this is going to happen. I don't think that works like that, but I think they'll be like something, there's going to be some big emotional hurdle or some financial thing that's going to happen and you're going to need to really think about it. I think that there's stuff like that.
yeah.
Intuition or
Nice.
whatever. I think that we're all connected and there's an energy and there's some people who can read that energy better than other people and they might be able to say something. But I do believe in witches.
You do believe in witches?
I do.
Why?
And my wife's a witch.
For Halloween?
No, just in general. She like conjures shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
White people. That's why I asked if they're white, because a lot of white people be witches, like a lot of white girls. They're all into like rocks and crystals and elements and burning shit, and they think they're witches. I think white people like to do this because it's the only culture that they can appropriate without getting in trouble.
There's a lot of Mexicans that do that though too.
Yeah, there is.
They all come from the ranchos, like from the like countryside.
Yeah.
Well, when you think about it, like, what is witchcraft? Like, it's where you take like herbs and spices and like a raw animal,
you kill a
and you
chicken.
put it in a big pot, and you get soup, and it heals you.
You kill a chicken. Take
That's,
its
that's
heart.
witchcraft.
Yeah.
But I mean, you ever do the egg thing?
No.
Is
Your
that
parents ever
witchcraft?
did that for you? No, but I have had that done when I was like a kid, and like Mexicans, they be putting like Vicks vapor rub on your feet.
Oh yeah. Vapor rub is not witchcraft though.
That is so witchcraft.
Fuck you, dude. You don't disrespect our culture like that.
Now, what's that saying that they do about the frog's ass?
Sana.
Sana,
Colita
sana,
de rana.
colita de rana. Yeah.
Si no sanas ahorita, sanarás mañana.
No, dude, sana.
Colita de rana. And then what?
I don't.
I think that's
No,
it.
it's sana colita de rana. Si no sanas ahorita, sanarás mañana.
I don't know.
I
I
think
never
that's
heard
what
of
it
that.
is. Yeah, I think that's what it is. You're not even brown, dude. I'm half Asian and I know more than you.
Shit.
Damn.
What happened? Like, really? Are you really? Oh, okay.
We call them whiskas.
I had
Whiskas?
I'm half Asian,
Really?
Filipino.
Okay.
Yeah, Mexican. and
Well,
Filipino.
Filipinos look like Hispanic
They
though.
do. They
'Cause
are
they got
Hispanics,
they got
essentially.
yeah.
Thanks to the Spaniards. Rape.
Shit. Like-
What is one thing you hate about the crowd? You know.
What is one thing I hate about the crowd? I hate when people come to a show not wanting to laugh. It's like, why are you even here if you don't want to have a good time?
Yeah.
Like, let's just have fun.
Sounds like Alan.
That sounds like me.
A lot of people do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you handle Karens?
Gently.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're fragile. You don't want to hurt them.
Yeah.
You don't want to. They're like a fire alarm, you know.
Mhm.
Because if you shake them too hard, they go off, and then it's just a catastrophe.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. White people love me.
Mm-hmm.
I can code switch, right? I speak white,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I guess I'm charming enough that white people who find me disarming. I actually do well in towns like Salem and Albany and Calgary,
I mean,
like
except Canadian Border Patrol.
except for the Border Patrol. But I'm not telling them jokes.
You
Maybe
got
now
too-
I will.
You got too nervous.
I get so nervous.
Yeah.
That translated really well. Like, I actually got nervous.
You feel like you're crossing like a couple pounds of weed.
Yeah. Which is nothing nowadays.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I had fentanyl on me or something.
Yeah, there you go. Why you got so many Narcans on you, sir? They're illegal.
Just
They're
in
legal.
case. Yeah.
For
Yeah,
the-
there's no law against taking
I'm-
Narcan.
I'm going to Oregon. There's a lot of homeless.
Do you guys carry Narcan?
I gave him one just in case.
Yeah, that's the only one I've had it for several months.
Yeah. Anytime
Are
he's
you in a lot of situations where you might
anytime-
have to Narcan somebody?
No, him.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what we're going to get into at the West Side. All right.
You'll see him at the West Side. He'll be like, he'll be a different Alan at the
You're
West
right.
Side.
Yep.
Yo, go, yeah, Choco, what's up,
Different
what's up?
Different stories.
Like,
for
yeah,
different
let's
times.
go. Oh shit, I'm supposed to be at work. Fuck. Let me call my girl.
I gotta clock out.
It's late. They would call her. Yeah, all right. Yeah, no, yeah, we're just fucking right here at grocery store. Man, fuck it.
Selling.
It's icy over here at a Safeway.
So what's your ideal tour look like? States that you go to. Is there?
So I
comedian
haven't.
states?
I know. I've only toured the Pacific Northwest. So
Okay.
Oregon, Idaho, Canada. What I really want to do, if I had it my way this year, which I don't think is going to happen, so I might have to push it back one more year, is I'd like to do a West Coast tour.
A West Coast. The whole
West Coast
okay.
tour. I want to go all
Not
the way
PNW, West Coast.
to San Diego.
Okay.
So I want to hit San Diego, LA, San Francisco.
Are you gonna hit some open mics in New York?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's the plan.
There we go.
Apparently, you gotta it's like pay to play.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta buy something to eat to get like 5 minutes or something.
That's not bad. Then
It's
it's
just
food.
you're gonna eat anyways.
Yeah, you're gonna eat anyways.
So, I've never been to New York, so I'm just really excited. And so Friday night is my night that I get to find some open mics and go to. Saturday we're going to see this DJ. Sunday we're gonna go sightseeing, and then Monday we're coming home.
There we go.
Have you ever been to the East Coast?
I've never been.
I'm nervous.
Nope.
I'm nervous. Gonna run into some Puerto Ricans and
You see a lot of people from Venezuela.
What do you mean? What do you mean
Really?
by Puerto Ricans?
what?
What do you mean by Puerto Ricans?
People from Puerto Rico.
Explain.
Well, they lived in Puerto Rico, now they live here.
No, but what's so exciting about seeing Puerto
They're
Rican?
not, because they're
Oh.
gonna look at me and be like, "Hey, you Puerto Rican?" I'm like, "No."
Oh,
No, they'll know you're not Puerto Rican though. That's
know.
one thing about people. You know they're not
Yeah, you know they're not Mexican.
Mexican or this or that.
Yeah.
So
It's a wrap.
shit, it's a wrap. All right, guys, it's a wrap. Our host left. He had to break the seal. I don't know what the fuck we're doing now. It's over. Let's go.
I'm supposed to say thank you.
Oh yeah. All right. We got Joe Gomez, aka Cholo Gomez, in the house.
That's right. Thanks for having me so much. This was a blast. I love the Modelos.
There you go.
Since I'm Mexican sober now, I can only drink Modelos during the week. No tequila until Saturday.
Oh, I know, dude.
Yeah, or
You-
maybe tonight. We'll see.
There you go. Shit. You gotta make it drive back though. Well, maybe at the West Side Station.
At the West Side.
Right.
Yeah. I think I'm getting.
You guys have a hotel? You have a hotel around here or no?
I'm
You
staying with my buddy.
oh, okay.
My buddy Joey.
Oh yeah, Joey. Joe and Joey. Damn.
I know.
Wait.
Funny thing, his last name starts with a G, just like me. So we were like in
Shit.
school growing up, like we were always like right next to each other.
What the fuck is he doing in Salem?
That's what I ask him all the time.
Because you grew up over there, right?
Yeah,
Huh, interesting.
I know.
Shit. All right, dude. Well, appreciate you coming through.
Thank you so
you
much.
know, it's a wrap. Let's go. Peace.
Peace.